Hey everyone, thanks for coming back to the channel. Today we're going to show the video that I played against Texas, this massive game we have against Texas. It's a week 2, week 3 matchup, two undefeated teams, top 5, no, not top 5, sorry. I believe they're number 3, I think I'm number 9 or something like that. We're going to get into that real quick as soon as I finish some of this recruiting. What I'm doing here is just trying to check and see if anybody's available to hard or soft sale. Kind of go from that. Typically after the game I will sim the week, and then sim the rest of the week that the game is on, and then we'll go into recruiting after that. But right now it looks like we got number 3 versus number 7 Michigan. Wow, West Virginia beat Pitt. Look at that. This is a big game for us. It's going to be a real nice barometer to see where our team is in relation to some of the top teams in the country. I'm expecting a good game. Hopefully we can pull it out. They didn't do so much in real life. We're going to stay with Alex Orji as the quarterback as well here. Look at this, another beautiful day in Ann Arbor, of course, as always. Can't wait to get some cold games here. But God, those uniforms are so classic, aren't they? Beautiful uniforms. The fans are ready for the game. The team is coming out of the tunnel. This is going to be an incredible matchup here. It'll be our biggest matchup, minus probably the Oregon and the Ohio State game as far as rankings go. And as you can see, there comes Texas, number 3 in the country, led by Quinn Ewers today. Doesn't mean I thought they had an injury, but I think he was fine. All right, we're going to go ahead and get this kickoff taken off. We are going to receive the kick. Texas, I believe, deferred to the second half, and we're going to get this big game started in Ann Arbor here. Beautiful afternoon here, actually. Beautiful weather. All right, Colston Loveland, his player profile today, wonderful. He's an amazing target. Really our best target if in the passing game, if and when we do pass, since we're not really leaning on throwing too much with Orji here in most games. So we're going to probably end up starting this game, like you can see here, with an H-back dive, given the formation we're in. Khalil Mullings is a beast. That's such a good way to start the game here. Perfect. He's been our best offensive threat for the longest time. I say the longest time. It's only been, 1 or 2 games. But he will be our big threat going forward in general. We've got an audible here by Orji. Saw something he didn't like. Perfect. It's a good audible there. We got 5 yards in the gain by Mullings here. Wonderful. All right, we're going to try and swap this, it looks like. Yep. Say audible out of that if you can. Go to the weak side. Yeah, you got a good matchup. 3 down linemen. The fullback pulled it. There we go. There we go. The fullback was a nice block by Bredesen there to create that hole for Mullings to get that first down. What's a nice first down? We've got a good start so far, it looks like, with the running game here with Michigan. And in case some of you don't know, I am actually playing these games. This is not me watching, or, obviously we're not. I am playing each and every game, every quarter, every down. Offense, defense, all of it. Make the play calls. I usually do coach suggestions just to kind of throw a little bit of more difficulty in there. I'm not trying to do cheese plays too often, but I will rely on the running game more than I will some things, because it's just Michigan is not. Oh, here we go. That's a big play here. Big play. Stiff arm. Oh, damn. That's a really nice run. Mullings is so good on here, man. He's just good. Just real nice. Excuse me. It's a big play here. I was trying to see if I could get Donovan Edwards in right here, but I guess I wanted to pick him up, pick a play based around him. And here he goes right here. Okay, we got a little read option here. Oh, that's nice. Well, I say an RPO, sorry. That's really nice there. And you would think most teams would see this with Michigan, and we got Orji in, so he's obviously... I'm not going to throw the ball often. You saw in the last game against Fresno, Orji tried to throw a deep post route to a deep corner route to Loveland, and threw it right over his head, sailed it, and then it ended up in an interception for Fresno State. But they didn't end up doing anything with it. We just kind of cooked them. I think it was 38-0, home opener, and a shutout, which is always nice to have. So we got a really good drive going on right here. We got a tough 3rd and 5, meaning that we're going to end up having to pass this ball here with Michigan, so that's always a little bit nerve-wracking. Yeah, nothing. Just not. She's not built for passing. They're just not built for it yet. This is going to be a massive field goal. This is probably, what, 55 yards at least? Looks like he got it. Did he get it? And we got it. Yes, sir. There we go. We're up 3-0. Good opening drive here at Michigan against a stout Texas team. One of the top teams in the country. Top team on the game, really, in Dynasty. The problem here is going to be is really going to try and stop this offense they have. They got weapons everywhere. And with Baxter, running back, Ewers, Helm, Nyblack, Isaiah Bond. God, look at that. 98 speed, man, that's just going to be tough. We're going to have to put Will Johnson on him. Kind of shadow him, right? See if we can't do that. All right, let's see what we got here. We're going to 3 minutes into the first quarter, we got a 3-0 lead for Michigan. We're going to try and amp this game up here. Stadium pulsating really loud here. I think we're 8th overall stadium rating. It's a run by Baxter, CJ Baxter at the front of the thing. Okay, 2nd and 1 here. That was a good run by them. Nice scheme on that. Right, 2nd and 1. Linebackers shifting. They don't like. Looks like they're going to run to the left, and they did that. Yeah, of course. It's a great tackle though. Could have been a lot worse. Caught the Michigan defense out of position right there, shifting the linebackers, thinking it was going to be a weak side run. Didn't end up being that at all. All right, we got Ewers. Looks like he's checking down on the mic. What's he see here? A play action. Deep. Oh, Ewers overthrew the wide receiver. Michigan gets the pick. Perfect. What a good start. That's what we need right there. The defense has to come to play to keep us in this game. Our offense is going to probably struggle. If we can't get the run game going and get big plays, it's going to be a struggle. But that defensive Michigan is going to be what keeps us in a lot of games this year. It gives us a chance, you know. And then the run game. If we can't get the run game, if there ever comes a game, and this could be one of them, where the run game is just not doing well, it's going to be a struggle. And we might have to make a quarterback change at that point if I have to, if I have to throw the ball quite a bit. It won't be able to be with Orgy very often. It's a nice H-back here. Little dive. Okay. Perfect. We got about 3 yards on the play. I wonder if Orgy knows any of these people, since he is from a town called Saxe here in Texas. Alex Orgy might be playing against some gentlemen he's met in high school, or some players formerly known to him, opponents or teammates. That's an interesting little story development there. Let's see. We got Mullings with a nice run on 3rd and 3, or sorry, 2nd down to make it 3rd and 3. What's the play call going to be here? Let me guess. I'm assuming a run. If I had any safe guess, it would be a run. Because that's what we're going to do. Michigan is going to run the ball a lot. And if you don't load the box, I mean, you're going to get cooked by it. Like, it's just, they're just too, here we go. They're just too good. Like, this is my 2nd or 3rd restart Dynasty with them. I've done a few with Michigan. I've never really played past 1 or 2 years. I always get kind of caught up in playing an offensive coordinator or D coordinator and then trying to do, like a journeyman, right? Like creating a guy and then trying to get a head coaching job and make a career out of it. But playing with my favorite team isn't always something I do too often, and Michigan being my favorite team, of course. So this is going to be a fun Dynasty. I'm really involved in it, so to speak. There's a lot of the games kind of matter more than playing like as an offensive coordinator at like like Baylor or Tennessee or somebody like that. Just you don't have ties to it. You're not invested is the word I'm looking for. So this will be fun. And will it be easier? Maybe, given that we can recruit fairly well. I'm not going to recruit it, with the best of them, like Ohio State and Georgia and those guys. Oregon are probably going to out-recruit us in a lot of ways until we can get the program built up quite a bit. If we can get some, some coaching upgrades to help us with our pipelines. I'd really like to focus on that, like the pipelines and the player development aspect, which would be, I believe, tactician, I think. Recruiting is not going to be the worst, and I don't want to make it too easy too, because I did have it's a nice run there on 1st and just get us some yards. I did have a journeyman career where I ended up at Arkansas, I think, as a coordinator, and I had beefed up every kind of I had elite recruiter, and it was just everywhere. I was like, I got a job at Texas Tech, and then ended up being able to recruit anybody, like essentially anybody, because everything was decked out in recruiting, and it was like Texas Tech is out recruiting all the SEC schools, and we haven't even won anything, you know. So that elite recruiter is it can be cheesy, especially at a big program with a lot of nice pipelines. Like even Texas Tech not being a big recruiting school, the pipeline is Texas, right? So the state of Texas, I could dominate it, and it was just too easy. But with Michigan, you know, the Midwest has some good competition. Here we go with the nice touchdown here by Mullings. It's going to probably be his 5th touchdown of the season, I think, already, or 4. That was a really nice drive by Michigan right here too, as well. This Texas defense is looking a little lethargic here. They're looking a little hungover from that Week 1 game. That's a little concerning for them. They haven't looked at all like they were going to stop the run today. This could be a long day for the Texas D-line and those linebackers down in the trenches trying to stop this Michigan run game we have. But back to it. We're going to try and make this coach more. And I picked the main coach who was already here, so I didn't create one. I don't usually like to create coaches when I do like big team dynasties. So just leave them where they are. That's a nice stop here. Forced him into an incompletion. So yeah, we're going to try and do some in recruiting and try and do a tactician build to kind of get player boosts, right? And we want them to have really good off-season trainings. We want to be known for like developing players in the off-season. Ooh, gosh, that could have been another interception there. Ewers is out here seeing ghosts or something. He's throwing it to where nobody's open. We'll see what we can get in this season here. Here we go. 3rd down, 3rd and long. Forced him to throw it away. That's really nice. This defense is good. There's a lot of... I know you saw in the Fresno State game, for those of you who watched. Thank you guys again for returning for this series. We're going to keep it going for a while, so hopefully you guys remember to like these videos, subscribe, put the bell notifications on so you can see when I do upload these. And if you will, I ask that you share it and let people know that we're doing something special on this channel with Michigan here. And if you're interested in anything else, obviously throw some suggestions, be active in the comments. You have a particular recruit you think I should play or somebody I should see. I'd like it to be an interactive for everyone. And that'll be the fun part about all this. But let's see if we can't get this going to be a fun thing for everyone here. Let's see. We got a 2nd and 4 here now at the Michigan. What is this? The 45, give or take. Yeah. Mullings. It's just going to be a healthy dose of run. Big Ten football, really. Honestly, already 69 yards. 69 yards in a quarter and a half. 11 attempts too. That is incredible. We're going to go here and try and catch them off guard with a bubble screen. Let's see what they're out there or no. Yep. We're going to catch it. If this guy break, yep, he broke. Nice. Hit him. Perfect. Oh my gosh, here we go. Tyler Morris. Let's go. That's what's up, baby. Good shit. Sorry. Good. There we go. Nice play there. Nice catching them off guard. Make them think a little bit. Keep them thinking. That's what we're going to do here. We're going to audible to a pass. Let's see. Yeah. I got to go in here and check someone's speed rating real quick. I want to see which one of these receivers has got the best speed. It's Morian Walker, so it's going to be number 1. Want to try and get him on a corner route if it's available. See, hit circle on a corner route. Maybe draw that safety off of him. Nobody ran with him. Yeah, shit, that ain't going to work. Nope. Not going to work. It's a nice check down, but he just couldn't complete the catch. Nice tackle there by Texas to knock the ball out. 2nd and long here. The Michigan 20-yard line. It's Texas 20, sorry. We're going to run a screen. Oh, God. 56? What are you doing? You just got blown up. Man. Well, this is where you don't want to be this season with Michigan football here. And 3rd and long. We do not want to be in 3rd and long, and they're forcing us to pass the ball. I'm going to do a bit of an audible here. Change some routes. Where are we going to put someone on an out? Yep. Do a custom stem on circle. It should be man coverage. So, well, and there goes the 2-minute warning. 2-minute timeout. They really call it that here. It's just going to be hard to get used to a 2-minute timeout. I don't know. So it's man defense. We know it's man. What's our best matchup here? Let's see. We're going to hit him on the post. We want him to come down. Okay. Looks like we're going to try and get a coral rally here on the far left side. Try and separate that. See if that corner pulls with circle. He does not. Oh, see? God. That's why you can't throw those things. God. If we get in 3rd and long, it's going to be so hard. So hard to do, to get positive yards out of that, especially when you got to try and get it past the sticks. Pushing it past the sticks with Orgy at QB is going to be a difficult decision. Oh gosh, there almost was another one. It's going to be tough for the Michigan offense to throw the ball this year, and they just don't really have anyone out there other than Loveland that can make an impact on that side of the ball in the passing game. A lot of these players are young. Here we go, defense, there we go. Is that Kenneth Grant with the sack on putting him into 3rd and long here? 3rd and 13. We're going to back off this coverage, run a pass defense, force them to keep the ball in front of us. Here we go. Perfect. Call a timeout here. Thank you. That was a nice stop. After the turnover, the defense showed up. This is a nervy game here. Texas hasn't been able to move it at all, and Michigan's passing game is very shaky. If we cannot get to 3rd and short, it is going to be difficult. Looks like Michigan is coming out in an empty set right after throwing an interception, so this is interesting. Let's see what we do here. We'll probably get Colston Loveland out on something here, I would imagine. He got Colston, but it was only for 3 yards here. A little check down, get back in some rhythm, maybe get a little bit more comfortable with that. And we're going to end up throwing it again, it looks like. Okay. Michigan's running a 5-wide set, empty set here. R1 hit him. Oh, okay. Oh, Morian Walker with a nice skate. Put that guy on ice right there. Skates, sorry. Put him on skates. Morian Walker is going to be a big get for us here in the offense when we can get a quarterback. And I'm hoping the plan is, however this season goes, that we end up handing the reins over to Jaden Davis next season, our 5-star freshman in real life that I'm hoping on this game as well will end up being the quarterback next season. I'm looking forward to using him quite a bit. Oh Lord, seeing him develop. And we'll use, if Orgy stays or any of those other guys stays, I'm assuming that I'm going to try and get them to be a situational player. Like if we need to throw a little, QB read option in there, we'll swap Orgy back into that. So he's just trying to throw the pocket. Here we go. Deep. Oh, God. At least he's trying to throw it. We're not just scrambling. He's not getting happy feet back here. We got another long kick. Looks like he's going to make this one as well. God, this guy's got a leg. Was that Dominic Zavada, I believe? Yeah. Massive field goal to take a 13-0 lead for Michigan right here. See if we can't keep this lead going into the half. Ball is kicked deep to the end zone. Texas touchback. The Michigan defense comes back out, looking to keep this shutout going for the first half. We're going to see a nice, probably zone defense against the Texas passing game here. Oh, God. That would have been catastrophic for Texas to give Michigan the ball back right then. Man. Barham almost had that pick already. Ewers is forcing some of these passes. There's a two nice passes by Texas here to get them in close to field goal position. They've got one more timeout here. Another empty set by the Longhorns. Just a couple of adjustments. Let's see where Ewers decides to go. He's looking right. Nice open field tackle there. See what the Texas offense does here. Going to stay in the empty set. Michigan scrambles to get back into what looked like a cover 3 or Tampa 2. Ewers is going left. Open field tackle here, and they're going to have to throw it deep or going to have to go for a long field goal here. They're going to go for the long field goal here with looks like Burt Auburn here. What is that, almost a 57-yarder? Somewhere in there. Let's see if they can get that. This is a long one. He kicked it, and it's good. Texas with the 3-point score before halftime. Got on the board. No week 2 shutout for the Wolverines here in Ann Arbor. Although the fans are probably groaning about that now, you know. And now we're on to halftime after that kickoff return with a score of 13-3. Michigan over number 3 Texas. Number 7 Michigan with the lead. Highlights of Khalil Mullings, 66 yards, 1 touchdown currently. Didn't really do much in the second quarter. Mullings, that is. Couldn't get the run game as consistent as it was in the first quarter, and it really hasn't been anything like it was against Fresno State. That being said, this is much deeper depth chart Texas defense here. Good across the board. Alright, we're going to come out here and what looks like a 3-down lineman. It's going to be another pass defense zone. Yeah, that's the problem with zone. I do run quite a bit of it. However, if you cannot get penetration on the defensive line, you will get burned for some solid runs. You gotta have really good block shedding, power rushing defensive tackles. These guys gotta be able to they gotta stop them behind the line. That's a really good play there by Barham on 2nd and 1, it looked like, forcing Texas now into a middle 3rd and 5. They're running the no hurry. Texas with a hurry-up offense, trying to catch Michigan, and it's not going to work. Let's go. That's what I'm talking about. That's what I just said about the defensive line to stop these runs when you're running these zone plays, these quarters and nickel dime packages. That defensive line has to get penetration in, and they stopped them really well on that 3rd and 5. Quick and nice start to the second half here for the Michigan defense, giving the ball right back to the offense with a 13-3 lead. Week 2 of this inaugural season of our Dynasty here on YouTube. It's a nice dual run here. Oh my gosh, shreds him off them. Get off me. Perfect. I'm assuming in the second half we're going to stay with a heavy dose of the run game, as per usual, which will be honestly most games. We all know how the Big Ten works and how Michigan wants to work it. And we're going to end up running the ball quite often. It's 3rd down, and I believe Edwards should be the running back, but I'm not sure why Mullings is in it. I don't understand. Looks like we're going to be running him. Is that him? Got some adjustments here. Orgy over here. Looks like man. We're going to hit him on the out route. That's just not good enough. Not good enough. Michigan going to have to shoot. I believe this is our first punt of the season. Looks like to pin him deep here. He's got the cover down, and we get him down to the 10-yard line, it looks like. That's not a bad punt there at all. Texas with a mountain to climb here, down 10 late in the 3rd quarter. Trying to get a massive road win for their program and a tough environment there in Ann Arbor. Another nice stop by the defense. 2nd and 6 here for Texas. Zoned by the linebacker here. Come on. Oh, missed tackle. That's bad on me. These H-back, these zone reads are so tough to stop sometimes. You've got to do your line shifts and your crash the lines and the gaps really well. You've got to be right on the money each time, or otherwise you're going to bust some. They're going to get some big running yards on you. It's a nice forcing. Let's see. It's a big run there again by the Texas offensive line. Is pushing us around. The defense, I'm assuming they want us. I am assuming we're running these zones so we can stop the pass, but the Texas offense says no, thank you. We're going to keep running the ball. Here they go again. There's a nice stop in the back by Mason Graham right here. Nice penetration on that defensive line there by number 55 of the Wolverines, getting a nice 3-yard loss right there on 1st down, forcing them into a 2nd and long. Texas decides to run it again, only gaining 1 yard there. The Michigan defense is going to soon cue in on these runs, it looks like, forcing Texas now into a 3rd and 12. Going to be a zone defense here from Michigan. Drop back by the linebacker, and that's a sack right there on 3rd and 12. by Kenneth Grant. Nice sack by the Michigan Wolverine defensive tackle here to force Texas to punt the ball again. Texas's offense's woes continue here in Ann Arbor as the crowd gets wild late into the third. Could be a massive win for the program of University of Michigan in this season right here to get a nice tone setter, if you will. Handoff to Mullings here. Trucks that guy. Oh my God, let's go. That's what we're talking about here. That is the... that's just, I don't even know the word. That's the sweet spot for the Michigan run game. Give it to Mullins. One-on-one, he is going to truck you. Keep going. Fall forward. Another big run by Khalil Mullings here, giving us a 2nd and 3, 2nd and short. Donovan Edwards now in the game. Mullings is probably tired. Edwards cuts to the outside. A 2-yard gain there. Now 3rd and 1 for the Wolverines. Texas is loading the box as they should. Michigan's looking to catch them off guard here with a pass. Audibles out of a down under center play into a shotgun, one running back in the backfield. Looks like they're going to hand this off. Nope. Michigan's going to throw for it here on 3rd and 1. Leaving the game into Orgy's hands. And nope. And it's a pick, of course. Of course it is. Texas up 13. Oh my God, he threw a pick. And now it's going in the... Oh, Lord, he put him on skates. Texas with an interception all the way down to the 3. And they're right back in this game if they get a touchdown here, folks. Texas coming out in an I form or pistol formation here with Baxter in the background. No, sir, says Michigan defensive line. You are not running on us here. That was a linebacker, Roeder, I believe, with a nice stop there. It's 1st and goal. Another run here. Another stop for the Michigan defense, forcing Texas into a 3rd and goal here with 23 seconds left in the 3rd quarter. Michigan leading 13-3 in this top 10 matchup, week 2. Let's see how it works here. Oh! That's a touchdown for the Longhorns. It looks like Isaiah Bond with the catch. Been very quiet all day, but now the Longhorns are back in the game here. 13-10 Michigan. 12 seconds left in the 3rd. It's been a slow start for the Longhorns. They've had a very tough game offensively. The defense cracked there on that drive after Orgy threw a very bad, awful pass off his back foot with pressure in his face, getting an interception all the way down inside the 10. Let's see if Michigan can answer back here. Donovan Edwards with a big hole here. Spin move. Big hole, Edwards. He's gone. Dang. Got to the 50-yard line, 49-yard line here, 48, somewhere in there. Big run by the Edwards here to get the pressure off the Michigan offense deep in their own territory here. And that's it for the 3rd quarter. 4th quarter incoming. 13-10 Michigan in a 4th quarter lead over the number 3 Texas Longhorns in Ann Arbor on this beautiful Sunday. Tough 4th quarter coming up for the Michigan offense. It's going to be a tight game, it looks like here. Texas is really going to hone in on this running game, I'd assume. Donovan Edwards trying to spin around the defender, didn't work, got tackled for a gain of 2 yards here. Clock is slowly ticking away with a 3-point lead for the Wolverines. Again, Michigan with the run game here. Nice draw play. Mullings up the middle for about a 14-yard gain. Khalil Mullings is down injured. That is not good, as he is the star running back of the team. Donovan Edwards trying to shake another injury, this time on the Texas defensive line. Edwards unable to break that tackle there. 2nd and 12, looks like an RPO here. Throws to Loveland. Loveland's got it. 1st down, Michigan. Beautiful play call there. Always got to keep them off guard. Not sure Mullings is going to return today, it looks like. Hey, we got a whoa! Wow. Oh, he broke his ankles here, Alex Orgy. That's pretty much what he's good for there, folks. You can see it. Caught him looking. He established the run game there. Caught him on a zone option, QB read, and he took it for about 25 yards or more. Donovan Edwards here with a touchdown. What a nice answer right back for the Michigan Wolverines offense. After a turnover led to a Texas touchdown, their first of the game, Michigan answers right back with a touchdown of their own to push the game now to 20-10 with 4 minutes left in the quarter. A 10-point lead for the Wolverines at home. Deep kickoff, touchback for the Longhorns. Texas down 10, looking to get this game cut down to probably at least 7-3. If they can get a touchdown here, that would be huge for them. This is a vital drive for the Michigan defense. Texas coming out at an empty set. Ewers looking to pass here. Quick pass, no. Pump fakes underneath to Isaiah Bond. No, that's Matthew Golden. Wait, Silas Bolden, sorry. Number 11 there with a first down for the Longhorns. Clock is still running. Texas back out in the empty set as well. Gunnar Helm to the left inside. And another pass to Silas Bolden for a gain of what looks like 9 inches left on the game. Hurry up offense instituted now by the Longhorns. Nice coverage. They went underneath. That's all you could give him. We're not getting beat deep here. You don't want to give up the explosive play up 10. You don't want them to get a big play, explosive play to get right back into this game. You want the time to come off as much as you can. Nice play there. Nice swat by Jair Heel. Really good pass defense there. 2nd and 10 Longhorns. It's an underneath pass to Amari Nyblack. His first catch of the game, I believe. That is a poor spot, giving the Longhorns a first down. That looked short to me. Texas with the hurry-up offense as well. Ewers calling some adjustments here. Hot routing. Pressure. Underneath once again. And the underneath is now going to get them about a 20-yard gain here. Texas marching again. Running the no-huddle as well. The Michigan defense looking gassed here. Might need to get a timeout soon. Someone get a stop. Let's go, Blue. Come on, let's get the stop here. Don't let them back into the game. That's an interception. Let's go, Blue. There we go. That's the thing we need with that defense right there. Forced Ewers with that interior pressure. Stepped into the pockets. Felt the pressure in his face. Threw a bad pass. We intercept it. Wonderful play there by the Michigan defense. And now the offense will look to run the ball and get the clock down to 0 for a really, really tough 10-point win here against a fantastic Texas team. We held the fort. Home game win against a top 5 opponent. Big run here by Edwards. Big run by Edwards. Donovan Edwards with a break. He's going 30, 25, 20, 15, 10, 5. Touchdown, Donovan Edwards. Let's go, baby. Let's go. Big win. Big run by the Don. What a play. What a run. Nice running back vision there. Insane. Beautiful. Michigan scores 26-10. That effectively ends the game here. It's this extra point to make it 27-10 Wolverines. What a massive play right there to take the pressure off of that offense. Big, huge play, big run, big time play by one of our best players on the team, Donovan Edwards. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Texas now being forced to throw balls deep as they can, trying to get quick plays, quick touchdowns here to get back into the game. But this Michigan secondary already has 2 interceptions on the day. Ewers dropping back, throwing deep again. We could get another pick here. Looks like a swatted down. Not bad. 2nd and 10 now. 2nd and 10 for the Texas Longhorns. Going to be their first loss of the season. Shirley's going to knock their ranking down. Michigan with a 7-0 underneath pass. Nice open field tackle. Michigan on the season ranked 7th, coming in 1-0. Surely they will be a top 5 team after this. Nice check to the running back. Split the Michigan defense there for a wonderful game. Texas looking to march down the field, trying to get back into this game, down 17 with about a minute and 15 left. 2 timeouts. Oh, that's a lucky throw there. That should have been another interception for the Wolverines defense. Would have been number 3 on the day. Quinn Ewers coming back out. Steps into the pocket. Josiah Stewart and Mason Graham on the split sack right there, effectively ending the drive here. Even though it's 2nd and 17, it's just the time alone is too tough for him here to get anything out of it. Another sack there. Is that Mason Graham again? Good Lord, it is. Amazing. We're getting so much pressure now, and the pressure is coming from that backside coverage here, the back end coverage in our secondary. Underneath is all they have. They cannot go deep on this team. Looks like we're going to get a penalty here. Offsides. Okay, you don't see that very often. Offsides on Kenneth Grant here, number 78. Changing it to now a 3rd and 21. You might want to back off these guys. Yeah, no. It's just a pass defense. Josiah Stewart coming in on the edge. Let's see if we can get anything here on this deep pass. Beautiful. The underneath routes is all they have. They cannot throw deep on the secondary. Back that coverage off. 4th and 18. Quinn Ewers. Underneath again. Nothing there. Turnover on downs. Michigan to kneel the ball to get a massive, massive win against the number 3 Texas Longhorns. Huge win at home for the Wolverines. That's what we need to have. Beautiful play. Big run by Donovan Edwards there towards the end of the game to ice it from 17-10. Or, sorry, 24 to him. I don't remember the score. I was too excited on that run, to be honest. Khalil Mullings goes down. Donovan Edwards steps up with 143 rushing yards and 2 touchdowns. Big time, big effort by one of our best players, and the big run game here by Michigan closes out the undefeated number 3 ranked Longhorns in the game of the week, actually, with College Game Day showing up in Ann Arbor for us. You gotta love these Saturdays where you can get a big win and propel your team into hopefully a top 5 ranking here. And hopefully we'll have some good stuff to go through once this game's over. We're going to go through this here now. Sim the next week and get into some recruiting here. And then we'll, once this video is posted, we'll have the next video up and running here soon with the next game that we have to play. So let's go look through some of this recruiting we have. Oh my goodness, we went from number 7 all the way up to number 2. Mason Graham with the Defensive Player of the Week for the Big Ten. But Michigan Wolverines are now ranked 2nd in the country after a massive win against the number 3 Longhorns. Georgia number 1, Ohio State 3, Oregon 4, and Ole Miss at 5. 3 Big Ten teams in the top 5. So we're going to go into the recruiting here, finish this video out for the next maybe 8 to 10 minutes. I'm really looking to see what kind of soft or hard sells I can put on these players to put some pressure and get these guys signed as much as we can. Let's see. Which one could this be? Let's see. Would it be to the house? It's got to be that one. Process of elimination there. See if we can. That's going to be a tough guy to get because he's not in our pipeline. Sorry. It's going to be fun. Mm. That was long. Right. Like we said, we're going to go through these hard sells, soft sells real quick before we get into the next game for the next video here. Need to get these 5 stars locked in. I've got 2 5-star defensive tackles looking to come to Michigan here. We're going to keep the trenches big here at Michigan. We want to get big defensive line, D tackles, fast defensive ends, speed rushers, run-stopping linebackers, zone corners, and zone safeties. Play some Big Ten football here, power football on the offense, and ugly, nasty boys on that defensive line in the trenches here as well. It's a nice speed rusher here looking from Arlington, Texas. 6'5", 265-pound Jose Cesario. Colin Hawker. Ooh, what if we got this guy from Columbus, Ohio? That would be a steal. Not sure we're going to be able to get this kid, but we're going to give it a good try. Power back, 6'3", 230-pound running back, Colin Hawker out of Columbus, Ohio. See if we can't do anything with this kid. Let's see, we got Fink here. And I could, can I hard? I can't hard sell. I got to figure out a way to get that extra 5. I need that extra 5, or we do a soft fill. Let me see, where can I get the 5 from? Right here. Alright, we're going to hard sell right guard Fink, since we know all 3 of his check marks. And if you don't know all 3 of them, you can use your best guess and or process of elimination and do a hard sell early if you are comfortable selecting what you believe to be the correct pitch. Van Treese Witherspoon, another Ohio player. Is there another 5 I can get from anyone? It's not looking like it. No. Gonna have to probably soft sell him. We all know 3. He already has 3. Soft sell wouldn't be the biggest idea. There was a 5 right here. Yep, he doesn't need it. A kid from Columbus. Gonna take that from you. Put this into Witherspoon. Get ourselves a hard sell since we have all 3 check marks here. That'll give us a big boost as well. Eventually we'll try and get some visits in, hopefully. I don't normally do visits. I really don't. I don't see the draw for them. More of a drawback. Don't know if the gain is worth it unless in an update recently it has become better to do these things. But I just don't feel comfortable doing them. The school visits. Rather just lean onto the hard and soft sells or the send the houses. And I do relatively well recruiting that way either way. So we're going to take points from Gore. We're going to put him in a hard sell because I think we can get it with just 1 check mark by process of elimination here. It should be that one. I don't know. We're going to go ahead and I think we might soft sell this guy. He's got championship contender. I'm thinking about pulling some team. Let's see. We've got 40. We're going to schedule this guy's a visit. We're going to get this. It's a close race here. I want to schedule a visit with one of these guys. Let me see. Let me think. Who are we going to schedule with? I'm going to go with Johnny Britt. Okay. I know against who. Try to get him in early. I just don't like any of these. They don't benefit a lot. Like, it's 2. See, it's just 2. It's not that good. Looks like we're going to go with Minnesota. Or we're not going to schedule the visit. Yes, we are going to schedule a visit with Minnesota. And that's where our recruiting is right now. Let's go back down to Amatova. He has nothing available. He has 2. Can I do a soft sell on him? What's his deal breaker? Didn't even check it. Pro potential is his deal breaker. Oh, I could definitely get a 3 at starter. 2 greens and pro potential, sorry. So we're going to get that green unlocked, or that hard sell unlocked really fast. This guy's got championship contender. Let's see if we can soft sell Evan Dunham out of Lincolnton, North Carolina. A power right guard that we're going for. Let's see. Luke Lepke, Adrian Miles, Barku, out of Michigan. We're going to try and get him a soft sell here. Championship contender is green. Do we know? Might take a risk on this guy and see. Yeah. So just see what we can get. Maybe a little risky, but... Oh. Decide against that. Never mind. Let's see. Soft sell this guy. What's he got? Pro potential. Starter could be a possibility. Let's see any other thing here. Oof. Starter or that one? Which one? Alex Sal. We're gonna risk this one and see. We're gonna take a risk and see. There's just too many of those. I don't know if I'm gonna be able to soft sell this with any confidence here. Campus lifestyle. He's from Columbus. Campus personnel. We're gonna go try and risk that one as well. See if we can't get a quick leg up on these guys. Excuse me. I might be able to hard sell this without any green. We do know his deal breaker. Could be to the house. It might be to the house. It's going to be to the house. I should have hard sold him. I have 55. Okay, we're going to schedule a visit. I think we're going to try and get another visit in here. Get these two defensive tackles. Nah, I can't. Move him there. Just schedule it and let's move on from that. Or go to someone else. We don't want to do a competitive visit. I'm going to schedule him against Michigan State. Looks like he was going to come in for that game against our rivals, Michigan State, there in Ann Arbor. We've got about 15 points left here. Let's see. Just add him to this guy and then be done with it. That's it for our recruiting this week. Thank you guys for tuning in. And we'll be ready to go for the next video. Thank you guys again. Please don't forget to share this, like, subscribe, bell notifications, all of this. Keep in touch with this, and we'll be seeing you next time. Thank you.